Ladies and gentlemen, today is a big day because it is the first day since the launch of Call of Duty Vanguard where we've actually got information on Season 1 and what is to come, when it is coming. But not just that, the new Caldera map for Warzone Pacific, we've got information and images of that I can actually show you. And on top of all of this, we have dates for the upcoming Warzone events leading up to the launch of Warzone Pacific. Now, there's a lot of information coming from different places, so we'll cover that throughout the video. But needless to say, there's actually quite a bit to talk about here, and I'm actually starting to get excited for Season 1, and it's starting to look a little bit spicy. So, what am I talking about? Where is this information coming from? Let's start at the very beginning with our first look at Season 1. So this is the very first image we have of Season 1, and as far as this image goes, it was leaked through PlayStation. Yes, PlayStation themselves leaked this image, and it actually has a little bit more information than first meets the eye. As far as this goes, what we have here is 3 operators holding 3 different weapons. Now, as far as the name of the operators, the leaked names are Anna, Lewis, and Francis. Anna, I would assume, would be the female there on the left, and then the other 2 we don't know as of this point. But also, these characters are holding 3 different weapons. Starting on the left-hand side, we have what appears to be the well gun. This was one of the leaked weapons for Season 1, so that lines up. In the background there, I believe that is the Hyde M1944, which is actually a carbine weapon, but it's designed after the Thompson SMG, which we already know is in the game. And then on the right-hand side, I don't know what this weapon is. It appears to be a sniper rifle of some sort. If you have any ideas of what that is, feel free to let me know down in the comments. And then, of course, after this, what we have is the overall background and aesthetic of the image. I think it's pretty safe to say that this is the Caldera, the new map for Warzone Pacific. Off in the background, we have the planes flying overhead, which, as we know, is going to be a big part of the new Warzone map. I would also be willing to bet that we will be getting at least one multiplayer map that ties into the Caldera as well. And in fact, we actually already have a multiplayer map that ties into the Caldera, and that is, of course, Shipment. Now, one thing that you may not know about this is you can go in spectating mode inside of custom games and actually have a look around the area. Now, it appears as though the background isn't fully complete and isn't actually what the Caldera will be. However, this very well may be one of the locations on the map. Shipment could be there. You could see the encampment and kind of apartment buildings off in the distance, but the rest of the island isn't totally spawned in, so we can't really get a better look of what is actually there and what we can expect from the map. However, we have had a few leaks here and there as to what the map is actually going to be. So this was the first image that we got of the map, and it was given at the launch of Call of Duty Vanguard. And as far as this goes, we have several locations around the map, starting at the coast of the island and working clockwise from the northwest. We have ancient structures, naval shipyard, ore processing docks, beach defenses, submarine base, capital city, airport, fishing village, and then in the center of the map we have taro farms, phosphor mines, and finally the volcano itself, which is essentially like the main focus of the map. Basically, you're on a volcano island is the easiest way to look at it. And in fact, there has been a leaked calling card revolving around the volcano erupting, and it's rumored that this is going to be some sort of event that happens on the map. Now, there have also been some leaked calling cards from the Caldera. The first one we have here is the Hospitable Resort, and this you can kind of get a better idea of what the map will actually look like. The resort, a small village that kind of looks like hills beside it. After this, we have Home in Paradise. As you can see, some houses on top of a hill. You can see a bridge going over some water, followed up by Marina Street. This is a much more bright and vibrant area, a main town, if you will. It looks like there's a movie theater in there as well. And then finally, the Treasure, the Scenery calling card. This gives you kind of like a wider look of what the Caldera will actually have to offer. These were all leaked in-game and is something you can see currently as of right now. So as far as Warzone Pacific and the Caldera goes, we will be getting it on December the 8th alongside the launch of Season 1. They're happening at the same time, and of course that is when you can get your hands on that new map. However, there was supposed to be some Warzone events happening before the launch that have kind of got moved and shifted around because of this delay as well. So let's take a look at what those are going to be, and on top of that, when they are happening. So this is on the Warzone Trello board, and as you can see, we have some events that currently just happened. So first of all, the triple double, so the double XP event that happened over the weekend from the 18th to the 21st. As far as this goes, this is over now. We also have Operation Flashback, which went from November the 18th and is going all the way to December the 7th, which is of course right before the launch of the new Warzone map. Now on top of this, we also have some double XP going on just on PlayStation, so just a PlayStation event from today to the 23rd. But don't worry if you're not on PlayStation, because right after that, from November the 24th to the 28th, we have the triple double event going on once again. Battle Pass, weapon, and character XP all going on at once. It is for, of course, American Thanksgiving. So if you have time to play this weekend and you want to level up your weapons for Warzone Pacific, now is the time to do so. Now, on top of this, we also have some other events going on as well. First of all, we have the Secrets of the Pacific event. Now, we don't exactly know what this is. The rumor as of right now is there's going to be these postcards hidden throughout the map. You're going to find them, and it is going to reveal information about the new Caldera map, including the mines being open as well. This apparently goes from the 24th to December the 7th, and that'll be happening apparently this weekend. This was updated today, so that's pretty reliable. After this, we have the Last Hours of Verdansk. This is going to be the Destruction of Verdansk event. We don't exactly know what's happening. All we know is that the kind of icon we have there is of the plane, and that is happening on December 6th, aka 2 days before the launch of Warzone Pacific and the launch of Season 1. So that is essentially all of the information as of right now that we have about Season 1. Based off of the image here, 3 operators, 3 weapons, the Caldera Warzone Pacific map. On top of that, the integration with all of the Vanguard weapons into Warzone happening as well. The one other piece of information that we do know is the size of the update for Call of Duty Vanguard is rumored to be 40 gigabytes, which is very, very large for a season update. Assumably, that'll have a lot to do with the integration of Warzone. The Warzone game itself, I wouldn't be surprised. And keep in mind that Warzone Pacific is going to be the new name of Warzone. They're not just changing the Warzone game itself. The entire thing is changing, name and all. So be prepared for that on the 8th. Aside from this, though, there's still a bunch of questions. What will they be doing with zombies? What will the multiplayer maps be? New playlists and LTMs, we don't know as of right yet. Those things we will get more so and more information on once the roadmap is actually dropped for Season 1. And once that is dropped, of course, we will be covering it on the channel. The other question we have is, normally in the past year or so, we've got Christmas events for the games or holiday events, and I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some sort of map, maybe holiday shipment or Christmas shipment. And on top of that, I also wouldn't be surprised if we got some sort of LTM for Christmas as well for Warzone. Time will tell. We'll have to wait and see. My guess, if I'm betting, man, it's going to be called something like the Holidays in Paradise or Christmas in Paradise, and there will be Christmas lights all over the new Warzone map. But hey, maybe I'm asking too much because it is only dropping on December the 8th. We'll have to wait and see. As of right now, I'm just throwing things at the wall, see what sticks. But let me know what you think down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, like what you saw, make sure you hit that like button, and of course subscribe to stay up to date on everything Call of Duty Vanguard and of course Warzone as well. And let me know what you think down in the comments. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.
We are reaching for the stars, but we're made